Alright, it's now 11 p.m. We only have 2 hours left, even though we were supposed to stop the case at midnight because this game is weird.
Uh,
So, last time we learned that Simon and Kate did morphine
right. That's
together
right.
in the mirror room, which, I mean, is probably the most sensible thing anyone has done so far, because if you're in a mirror room, why wouldn't you take the morphine that's readily available in that room?
100%. I'm gonna go talk to. Oh, maybe not. Wow, this is the worst night for day I've ever or day for night I've ever seen in my life.
My friend, you haven't been watching Power Rangers.
I mean, not recently. Wow, I just want to go talk to this guy who's crazy shit, but I guess he's actually relevant again.
Oh, yeah.
A few more questions, please.
All right. Okay, so that's where we kind of left off. So, business card.
Recognize this at all?
Well, I think he
You
put
know,
his
you
delivery in the
fix my
greenhouse.
laptop.
Does he
Oh,
do
right.
I think so.
You fucking tin cannon.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
They always hold for just a little too long, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, every time Ryan's just about to
That's all
finally
for the
take a
moment,
drink,
Thank you.
Yeah.
his drink is my favorite prop. Because it's perpetually filled.
Yeah, this man's been drinking for like 4 hours now.
I think it's in the greenhouse somewhere.
Yeah, or it might be the further up one, but we'll see. Yeah, okay, it's not this one. It's, by the way, I'm pretty sure, so see this greenhouse? I'm pretty sure this greenhouse that we are about to enter is just the same one from the other angle.
Oh, probably.
When we
No, that's a different one.
But watch when we enter it, am I wrong? Oh no, it is different, okay. Oh.
Ah, there was a second greenhouse.
Ooh, there's clanks. We're...
So
That's not
James
Clanks.
is interested in poppy pods, is he?
Oh. Dude, he's got some explaining to do.
Poppy pods. For those who are playing at home, that means opium.
Yep. Dude, I was high on
Okay.
opioids last week. Great. I got a toothache. So I was given T3s, which is like the most minor fucking... Why did I go in the greenhouse? What the fuck?
You're lost?
Yeah, well, I started talking about opioids. But that was my big punchline on set, is every time I made a mistake, I'd be like, I'm high on opioids on the radio, and everyone's like, shut up.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
That would get old.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back
Oh
there?
my.
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that.
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy...
Do they have the
delivering?
scouts in the UK?
A friend.
Yes?
Oh, okay.
They originated
Someone
in the
gave
UK.
them
I
to
didn't
him,
know.
He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look.
Yeah,
see
it
if I
was
liked them.
founded by Lord
You just
Baden Powell,
thought you'd have a look.
and he was a lord in a
No
British lord
particular
sense.
reason?
I'm a plant
Fair enough, now you
scientist,
know.
That's what I do.
We've learned something today.
Have you ever sold them
Yeah.
to anyone else?
Also, the
I only
original
got them
Scouting
a
for
few
Boys
minutes
has
ago.
things on how to kill
In the
livestock.
past. You know Kate's
Really?
body had opium in the blood
Yeah.
that was found.
No,
It
I
was the
didn't.
1900s, man.
Hey,
Makes
hey,
sense.
Kids had to learn how to
nothing do
grow
with
up.
me.
Makes sense, yeah.
Let's hope not.
I think there's some other ridiculous stuff in there, but that's always the one that, like, is, you know, like the one used at, like, oh, did you know that Scouting for Boys had things about murdering cows? I don't think there's a contradiction here yet,
Yeah.
but
Be back
I
later
should
on,
point
if
out
that's okay.
the Poppy Pods opium morphine connection. I bet if you talk to Simon,
Right. Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
be like-
yeah.
I think that's where this clue is supposed to
By the way, I
go.
love this path shot because they've just reversed it when you come from the other side.
Oh, I know.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
This is
Odd
totally a time where
question,
it's like you're
but
like,
have
oh, this
you
will be easy,
ever
and then you're
seen
filming, and you're like,
anyone
shit.
handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative.
As I just attested, yes, it is. Allergic to opiates. Sir,
But didn't he say he did? Didn't he do it with?
but morphine's
Yeah,
not an opiate, isn't it? Or is it?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah. Hang on, let me just Google that. Is morphine
well.
an...
I think we just got our answer.
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other.
We were trying to,
Go on.
do each other.
I'm surprised he
Ryan
doesn't
wanted me
go
to
there.
test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me. And the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Doesn't really sound consensual.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you
There's
decided
another
to give
Nazi
her
reference.
morphine
Yep.
to break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Oh my god.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out.
Did Simon...
If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
I think Simon might have committed manslaughter.
Manslaughter?
Yeah. It's manslaughter.
Hmm.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh. I can ask about poppies.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those.
I would imagine he's just getting
Why do you
drunker
ask?
and drunker. That's why he's getting more sassy.
Yeah. I love how confused he looks.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional.
Multinational is such a vague
And they
term.
get a
Yeah.
wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Okay.
I see he's an artist. He's a big fan of frames.
Students aren't tested. That's a contradiction, is it not?
don't know if there's a specific thing that is linked to the aren't tested yet, but I know that's coming.
Okay.
That's definitely. I don't think we have the clue yet,
Thank
but
you.
absolutely
Probably
that's
back
bullshit.
later.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I think there's another random scene you find somewhere in the world, probably in the woods. But
Yeah, I guess when in doubt, just explore the woods.
yeah, that's what I always do in Zelda.
Actually, yeah, let's do that right now. Actually, before we go to the pub.
All right. It's in the clearing, maybe, or is it over by the water
No, it's
place
in the
where we
clearing.
met James? Oh, it's the clearing, yeah. Oh god, it's this scene.
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
Oh my fucking god!
Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
Was that a man putting on a fake British accent?
A test.
Yes.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
How do you know who?
And so this would be for Atlas.
Oh,
would
that's right.
it?
I met this guy before.
Kyle.
The way he says Kyle.
Disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you? It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash.
Do I recognize Kyle from something?
I don't think
Oh
so.
no, he kind of looks like Andrew Garfield. That's why.
Yeah. Like, Andrew Garfield was more of a turd face.
It's like Andrew Garfield, and then he's the guy that played Jigsaw on Punisher.
Well, well.
Oh, that prick.
You really should take
Yeah,
more
it's
care
got
of
the
your-
blonde
I
of them.
can't remember. Yeah, definitely a little
These
of
your
that.
keys, Kyle?
No.
Oh, what did we get? What did we snag?
So that's
Well, I wonder-
threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about
Okay, well,
this,
there's
but
only
I
so many
think
cars I've seen in
I'll
this
bide
town.
my
It's by the
time.
pub
See
and
what I can do with this key fob first.
no,
Yeah, that car that's just been sitting there.
it's just
Pretty
down
sure
there.
it's Ryan's car. Because remember, he's in the cult.
Yeah, I know, but it would be cool if it's like one of these rando cars. No, it's the Audi. Okay, fine, I'll go do that. That's less fun.
I mean, that does look like a key for an Audi anyway.
That's not a button you press. That's the for the key to flip out. Okay. Ooh, it's a square. With a square. Oh, it's a
Bingo.
ticket for.
Have you
Why
been-
does it say
Be
only?
very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Probably the way the British do it to make sure that people don't accidentally maximize it. You know, like the loops and the lines and everything on
yeah,
checks.
yeah, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's just like a very specific thing to add. Okay, I guess let's talk to him about that. Because yeah, he signed that check, right? Yeah. God, it's such a journey to get to him every time.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
£500 for Kate.
God.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate.
It absolutely did
I
not.
assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon
This
House.
man is breaching all sorts of like investigation
So why
code.
Are you going to give Kate
None of his evidence
Oh, yeah.
will hold up in court.
Ryan?
That's fine.
It was
He
just a
doesn't need
little
that.
incentive, that's all.
He just needs
Just
his
a little
hat.
True.
incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Okay. Heard you want to leave. Incentive, no ulterior motive.
Something about bribing students or something, I think. I can't remember where that comes up. Is that the auto-hypnosis where that happened?
They don't coerce. Yeah, you're right. Coerced or bribed in any way.
That's a bribe.
Inventive. Aha. That noise is gonna haunt me. Aha.
Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion.
I was merely
Inspector.
coercing her.
It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder?
But he also
Or
said
was
they
the money
weren't
for something
testing.
else?
Yeah, so we go here. Test and assess her, and then...
And was it prime candidate? There it is.
Aha.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them,
But-
yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was
That was creepy.
she tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
Kate was
The
in
booze!
the running to be prime candidate.
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand.
Wow,
We had nothing to do with it.
that got really fucking intense really fast. It's midnight!
Yep. You know what that means.
Midnight.
Your vagina
And
turns
still
into
no
a
suspect,
pumpkin.
unless
I'm
you
sorry.
can
Sorry.
dive into-
Why was it daytime?
to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death. But I
Aren't you
wonder if
familiar with
Ryan
the Legend of
tests
Cinderella?
students
I think we have two very different understandings of the Legend of Cinderella. To clarify, you said the vagina turns back into a pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Her date's with Peter Pumpkin Eater.
In case you're wondering, Peter, the
Alright.
Discord call did not drop. I just refused to give you any sort of input or, oh, the orchestra, for the love of God, shut the fuck up. Why are you guys so loud? Every
Because they're mad
chapter.
about that They're mad about that joke.
Okay, so what the fuck did we just learn? Kate was the prime
Well,
candidate, so
Yep.
I guess let's go back. I mean, Simon was the obvious one, right?
Yep. You mean the murderer?
Isn't he the
I mean, they clearly want you to believe he's the murderer.
he's the first person you talk to, isn't he?
Yeah.
How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... Was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. It's just not really prime candidate material.
What is... Okay, Is that a contradiction? Doesn't think she could be the candidate, but was asked to test her?
Eh.
I'll try it. I don't think so, but like... Yeah, okay, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let's go to Emma.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
See what Clockmaster has to say.
Thank you.
Oh,
Probably be
what?
back
I didn't
later.
click that. Okay.
Nice going time, Lord.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. Oh wow, I got a lot to... Jesus.
Yeah, you haven't talked to her in a while.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Mirror room.
room. No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods. Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of.
Kinda.
Okay.
Calm down, lady.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest.
Ouch.
Well, you've got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
You can't have morality. You need to be a sociopath. That's how you become great at business. Just ask
Do you know
Ayn
whether
Rand.
Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen. Just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate.
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
I don't think that's a contradiction,
No, I don't think
but
so.
it does seem odd.
Yeah, okay, no.
It's just weird.
Yeah, okay.
Be back
Let's actually,
later
you know,
on,
we've
if
not
that's
talked
okay.
to Rebecca for some time.
That's true. Let's see if she's actually got customers.
I hear them. I hear them. Could it be? Is it gonna happen? Oh no, hold up.
Nope.
Do you see that?
No.
Okay, watch me enters. Look at the mirror when he enters the shot.
Oh, is that the...
Do you see the green thing?
Oh, yeah, there's like a thing that flickers, yeah.
I think there's someone moving.
Like, that may not be a crew on shot per se, but there's definitely, like, that seems like it's not just a reflection of him. That might actually be, like,
Yeah,
the crew.
probably the grips.
There you go, you got your crew shot.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay. Oh Jesus, how far back is this? Okay.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Poppies.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here.
Not that I remember.
No one sells drugs to me.
Do you know what a
I'm the
prime
one who knocks.
candidate is?
At Atlas. It's the best.
I am
I
the
would believe
danger.
her.
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But
Mostly they aren't up to it.
what happens then?
They get sacked.
Oh, they hit it in the nuts.
Yep. My friend, you've been kicked in the nuts.
Did you know Kate Vine was a
God,
prime
that's an
candidate?
old reference.
No.
Okay, well I guess that's all that for her.
Okay, that's it for now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we haven't talked to.
Chat up with Paul.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked to Daddy Dearest.
Yes.
Just a
What was the
few more
last
questions,
thing?
if
Oh
you
wow,
don't mind.
it's a Jesus.
We haven't not talked to him in a
Okay,
while.
let's talk about his son's arthritis.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for
Jesus.
General practitioner, for those not familiar with GP.
Yeah. I thought it was Grand Prix, but, thanks for helping me out there.
That's what it is in professional wrestling. GP stands for Grand Prix.
Do you know who this is?
Sorry, Grand Prix, I mispronounced it.
Aztec.
Sorry,
Thank you.
never heard of him. We have some...
What the fuck?
Does RIT. Large guy. No manners.
That's very mean. They keep shitting on this IT dude.
I know.
No.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a
I'm sorry, what?
TV system. At twice
Oh.
the price that it would probably cost.
So he seems like a con man because it was double price. He didn't hire specifically a con man to install CCTV. That makes more sense. Okay. I was very confused there for a moment.
This guy's never happy.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock.
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
Not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Is this a scrying mirror contradiction?
I don't think so. Oh, no. It's because of what they said on the frickin' thing. Because didn't you say something about threshold testing?
Let me check. Mirror room.
Because the CD in the mirror room says about threshold testing.
Let's just keep going.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone...
For some reason, everyone saying poppy pods is just ridiculously silly to me.
Well, it's like the weirdest way you could say that.
Yeah.
When you're talking about opium. Yo, Doc, you got any pop pods?
Got any of that PvP you can give me?
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch.
Oh, the peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Nicolas Cage, what are you doing here?
We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them...
Remember in Face Off, you wouldn't stop talking about
right.
peaches?
They get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. Just business, Inspector.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think
she
it
blonde?
gone so far as his offer.
No, she's not. So, like, that's a weird line, because nobody in this game is blonde. Like, that is not a blonde woman.
So that has to be a
It's not a contradiction. It's probably just, we cast a brown-haired woman as Kate after all.
Actually, I bet blondes is in quotations. It might be like the personality type rather than the literal hair color. Like he's into the cliche ditzy, you know.
Candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him as son.
So we've probably only got about 10 minutes left here.
In this episode? Oh.
Well, no, in the game.
Fucking what? So should we just continue?
Yeah.
Let's just do a long episode then.
Yeah, we're doing a long finale.
Okay.
I just realized there's only like 2 or 3 more clues, and that's the end.
Okay, yeah, let's just do a double-sized episode. Okay, so they don't use threshold testing.
But he talked about the CD.
Yeah, okay.
Which the CD says threshold testing, which is one of those ones. It's like, that's really annoying that they set it up the way they did.
You don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
Except you do, Paul. Because you told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing.
Oh god, the band is back.
You keep
oh
batting
no.
this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
What the fuck are you doing now then?
These students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them.
I guess full scale is like when the whole department gets involved, isn't
What do
it?
you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition.
We're doing a slow zoom in.
Ethics,
Yep.
Push. Greed is good. All right?
Okay, let's not rip off Wall Street. Okay.
Too late.
The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow. Except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
I'll see myself out.
So are we never going to address the fucking ghost comment at the door? Is that a thing that happens?
I'll be man your father.
Shut the gate on your way out.
Just gonna see what these guys are gonna talk about. See, he's standing.
Yeah, you really ruined this moment for me, Peter.
He's a policeman. We can't just... You saw this. You man up and you sort it. Tonight.
I wonder how many days this took to shoot.
Apparently, it was only like 3 or 4.
That actually makes sense. I was just thinking, because, like, you'd sit people down in, like, the interview part of it and just, like, run through all the question answers in one setup, right?
Yeah.
This is still, like, yeah, I guess the better part of a week to shoot.
That doesn't sound
okay.
good. 2 totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup, and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Yeah, calling the chief would be a good idea.
Chief, they're trying to kill me.
What's that, Drinks? They're trying to keyhole you? I don't know what this keyhole is.
Alright, cool. Let's go Atlas then. This feels this does feel like very like finale. What the fuck is happening? You're seeing this shit, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh no.
I suppose it was too much to hope that Ryan had left the place open.
I guess I have to go back to the woods.
Into the woods. Into the
I'm gonna
woods.
get accosted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck, I should have checked if those people are still fishing. Oh, that's a man jerking off in the woods.
It's the guy who was selling drugs.
Oh, yeah, right.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this, Kyle, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
I love how it's all blue except for the fire.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Scotland Yard, not hell.
What the fuck line was that?
What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate, and interfere.
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle!
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that...
Was that a political reference?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely?
Would that be... when did this come again? Who would have been prime minister at the time?
This would have been David Cameron.
Okay.
I know. Police brutality.
Wow, Jenks is a badass. You just beat the...
Yep.
You just showed Andrew Garfield what's what.
Andrew Shitfield, more like it.
Oh, fuck.
Pew, 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 pew.
Back to the junction.
Yeah, let's go see what Simon has to say about the murder.
But first...
Oh yeah, we gotta find those people.
Yep, there they are.
We saw everything, Inspector. Sadly, we're on the other side of Brigadoon.
Alright, Simon. What says you, eh?
I say... My dog
What
did
would you
it.
say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
Again, I
It
kind of
was Ryan.
Simon,
respect
calm
him
down.
protecting
No, I can prove it.
his sources.
Kate's driving
Yeah.
license, give it to me. Why? Kate's driving license,
Oh,
please.
shit. Is the first clue gonna all come together?
See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? I like that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this.
So?
So there's only one person that's taped like that.
That is tenuous at best.
He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
It's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate.
And she
It
drowned.
all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course, right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out. She goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes
It
perfect
actually
sense
does
if
not
you
sound
know
that far-fetched
anything
with
at
what
all
we've seen
about
so
how
far.
Atlas
But
works.
Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some patience.
Such a weird line.
Hold on. I can't do this interrogation anymore. I gotta get high. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He just fucking left.
Bye. Oh yeah, he did.
Did he hop on the bicycle?
I don't know if he hopped on the bicycle, but he's fucking gone,
Please tell me
man.
the bike's gone. Oh. Hold on.
Where did he
I
go
want to see
in
if the
such
bike's
a
gone.
Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible?
It's not.
The bike is not gone.
Not on foot! I guess let's, is he going to where... Oh, is he going to where the body's found, maybe?
Where could he have possibly gone?
No. You see where he went?
No.
Is it the clearing?
You saw who killed her, though.
No, okay. Alright, well, you just keep that to yourself, then.
Yep.
Oh, this is a new camera angle. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It's just a different angle.
Not woods, then.
Nope.
Is he in the village hall? Is that relevant again?
Do you want me to just tell
No,
you?
I want to make this painful for everyone watching.
Alright.
Is he in the pub? Is he,
Oh, is Simon Miller, or whatever his name is, in this
is he
pub?
in the restaurant? No.
No, is that shit-faced Kyle in this house? Is this accent getting shittier the more I do it?
Undoubtedly. Is he behind the house?
I thought so.
I mean, I know where he is, but I'm just being honest. He's probably James getting opium.
Yeah, he could be getting high with his mate James.
Ah,
Couple more
fuck.
questions, if that's okay?
Sure, why not?
Ever seen tape like this anywhere before?
No.
Alright, well, thanks, thanks, James.
Thank you.
You really cracked the case open for us. Alright, where do I go?
You want to know the answer?
Simon
is gone.
Do I have to talk to Emma?
Yeah, that would help.
God damn it. They kick you out of the house, though, so it makes you think that you gotta chase them.
A few more questions, please.
Let me put it this way. Only a few people will still talk to you.
Did Simon mention walking home with anyone after the meeting last Friday?
Ryan and Paul won't anymore.
He didn't mention
Simon
walking
is
home with
gone.
Kate.
No, definitely not.
Right, so I got James, Emma and Rebecca, really?
Yeah.
Have you seen this anywhere before?
I've seen it somewhere, but can't remember. Sorry, no.
Okay, cool. Well,
Thank
good talk.
you. Probably be back later.
Yep.
Actually, is Crazy Lady still, or is she like gone?
She's gone.
Okay, let's do Rebecca then.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's the answer. It was the pub.
It was at the pub then.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Oh, of course, tape.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Where is that type then? Surely that's a contradiction.
I don't think this is it, but no.
No, but yeah, the tape is the linchpin. I'm not gonna.
No, I want to work through this.
Yeah, let's work through this.
We talked about this. She's not going to know anything, I don't think. Vandalized, honest guilt, theft. I don't think any of these would. I'm kind of at a loss. So last saw the tape approximately 2 months ago, and it had some.
You had the answer. You had the answer staring you in the face a few seconds ago, and you did not catch it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back through. Start with where I kind of gave up, where I kind of zoned out.
You're far south.
Okay. Atlas, Kate's argument, cardboard mask, broken pub window, freedom necklace, broken pendant, homebrew, box bottles. I mean, it's there. The tape is there.
Mm-hmm. It's not the license.
Okay. I feel dumb. I'm gonna feel like such a dumbass when I. Is that under the mask, maybe?
No.
No.
It's above the mask.
Okay. We're narrowing it down, people. Haven't seen one. Broken pendant. Brew box bottles. Bicycle.
I love how you can't ask her about the bike.
It really infuriates
but you can ask
me.
Paul.
I wanted to talk to everyone about this fucking bicycle, and I couldn't. Is it north or south of bike?
South of bike.
Okay. So it's between the mask and the bike.
Mm-hmm.
So bottles. So didn't know made homebrew. Buys from microbrewery. Doesn't buy from kitchen breweries. Has seen students wearing. Thinks the necklace has sort of meaning. Has seen one wearing recently. Heard the argument. Taped over. Strict about barring clients. Would she have ID'd her?
No, it's nothing to do with the ID.
Okay.
It's about the mask.
I'm so dumb.
I am actually impressed you haven't caught it yet because you've been staring at it a lot.
It's the necklace, right?
No, it's not.
Is it the... Is the
You literally said the solution out loud and you didn't realize it. Like,
Is the... Oh.
Right?
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a fucking hell moment.
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
God, is it
seem
always
nervous,
the wife?
Rebecca.
It's always the wife.
Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
Yep, there it is. There it fucking is.
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay. You want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money. Our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't
Sad.
help her.
Really?
That's not like a cool thing. It's just like a really sad death.
Flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these
Aw.
gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just
Oh my god!
pushed her down with it until she stopped.
What the?
She was dead anyway. What did it matter?
She wasn't dead yet!
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't.
Oh no, Emma did.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong...
Jinx, you're taking too much pleasure in this moment.
Who?
Yeah.
Emma.
You know the one that looks
It was
just like you?
Emma.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Rebecca Rand.
Yeah, you're a
I am
Ravenclaw twin.
arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine.
This is why you don't trust
You don't
Slytherin.
have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used.
So
in
is
evidence
Rebecca.
against you.
She
Yep.
lived in the lake and drowned her with a stick.
Yes.
It's always the wife, man.
It's always the wife.
It's always Slytherin.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire.
Is this sequel bait that doesn't
Trying
happen?
to find out about
Oh, yeah.
Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places.
Like birds.
Politicians, celebrities,
Oh.
business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
You're gonna have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment. But we'll be open again very soon.
Dun,
Thank
dun,
you for your
dun.
interest.
Oh, I need to know more, Peter, though.
Yeah.
Wow, that was Contradiction.
Yep. And now we get the end credits as they show all the evidence.
You know what? Not bad, Tim Follin. Not bad.
Rupert Booth, sure. Paul Darrow, as you can tell, I am a fanboy, and I think he did great in this. What's her nuts playing Emma though? She was pretty good.
Yeah. Ellen Shivers didn't do bad with Lisa too.
Yeah. I mean, it was mostly the extras that were terrible, and of course, James, like, his audio did not help.
Not at all.
And what's his, like, I think the only really bad actor was possibly Simon, and even then, he was still trying at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
James wasn't great, but I mean, he was playing a stoner. I mean, he's just like a little shit stoner boy.
That was Bud. Wow, this was filmed in like quite a few different places, or like where it was like yeah.
And of course, it was kickstarted.
Right. You know what? Like, it's kind of like again, no pun intended. It's a janky game, right? Like, so some of the contradictions aren't good and everything, but like
some are terrible. The final clue is not good.
No, it has what the fuck? What the fuck was that? was that Ryan and Jenks?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an outtake, I guess, or something like that. Oh, dedicated to Paul Darrow.
Yeah. Who was not dead when they just came out, so that was weird.
Well, that might have been a update or a patch or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, that was I like that. I mean, I get why people have a particular like love or charm for that game, you know?
Well, here's the good news, Jesse.
What?
Well, there's no official sequel.
Yes.
They did make other games like this.
Oh, be still my heart.
Join us potentially next time as we play the shape-shifting detective? Question mark?
Oh god, that sounds awful.
Uh-huh.
Wait, I missed 4% of the game.
What percent? What did you miss?
I don't know. I felt like I talked to everyone about everything, right?
Yeah, you never did a phone call, you never did a cheat. Somehow you didn't get 100%.
That's annoying.
Yep.
Well, let's replay it. I'm just kidding. All right, well, dude, thanks for bringing that, like, recommending that, because that was an entirely you all to play this game, and that was fucking awesome.
I'm glad, yeah, I was like, oh, if he's never played this, he needs to play this. This is one of those games you have to play once.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well,
or at least experience.
On that note, I think that's a series. What was this episode 9?
This was, or I think this was episode 8. I think we're still on 8.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay. Anyways, but
it's a double long episode. But I mean,
fuck. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I don't know what's gonna air next, because I think originally we were gonna plan to make this last until Chris and I do a game, but that was in October, and this is not gonna last that long. So I gotta figure out a new gameplay.
We may have to do another SNES Panic at some point.
Very possible. But thanks for watching, guys, and see you back next time.
Noish.
Bye.
Noish.
Okay, don't. It's not. No, not gonna ever be a thing. Don't stop trying. That is so not fetch.